Minister Freeland, Bill C-5 allows your federal Liberal government to circumvent federal laws if your government decides a project is, quote, in the national interest. Several years ago, your government forced through the egregious Bill C-69. In doing so, you ignored the strong warnings of not only our Conservative opposition, but also all provincial governments, I believe. Then, the Supreme Court of Canada declared the vast majority of Bill C-69 to be unconstitutional, again, as many of us had warned. But what did your government do? You took your sweet time to propose a legislative fix, and when you did that, the new Bill C-69, actually with the same bill number, was contained in your Budget Implementation Act. It was rammed through Parliament without proper debate or study, as the Senate decried. And we didn't have a chance to try to amend what many still claim is an unconstitutional bill. So, Minister, rather than allowing Bill C-5 to give your government the ability to circumvent highly problematic federal laws for, quote, national interest projects, why don't you just repeal Bill C-69 for once and for all?
Yes! That's awesome!
Thank you for the question, Senator. As I said, I believe all of us in this House and in the House that I have the privilege of being a member of, we disagree about many things, and that's entirely understandable. That's called democracy. I think this legislation is one piece of legislation every single member of this House can agree on. I just voted in the House of Commons together with Conservative MPs on closure on this legislation. That says to me that my Conservative colleagues across the aisle in the House where I sit recognize that this is a critical moment in Canada. It's a moment we have to set aside partisan divisions.
How about new?
And say, let's build in Canada. I'm proud to be a part of that. I hope senators will be as well.
Minister, my second question is, who speaks for Saskatchewan at the federal cabinet table? Saskatchewan is the only province without a full cabinet minister. We have one lone Secretary of State who, as stated on the PMO website, does not sit at the cabinet table. So when your federal Liberal cabinet, and does it, is determining whether a project vital to Saskatchewan will fall within the, quote, national interest, according to Bill C-5, who at that table will speak for Saskatchewan?
No!
So I am really proud that Buckley Bélanger was elected as a Liberal MP in Saskatchewan. I actually was really glad to spend some time with him and his community before the election. I spoke to him just this morning about this legislation, which he strongly supports.
This is the worst!
And he is a minister of state and has a very important voice in our deliberations, including often participating in cabinet discussions. I would also say that Premier Moe, who I personally respect very, very much, I found him to be an excellent partner when Canada came together to fight COVID.
I don't want to get into a big thing here, but I'm not sure if technically what you just said was actually an apology.
Is a strong supporter of this effort. He was an exceptional host when he hosted us all in Saskatoon, and Premier Moe is one of the premiers who believes very strongly, as do I, that now is the time to come together and to build Canada. I really hope that all senators from Saskatchewan and from across the country will take the same view.